How much money do you think you would actually need to finally feel rich? If you're like most people, you probably have a number in your head. Maybe it's 1 million, maybe 5 million. For some, it's I won't feel rich until I never have to think about money again. And that's the trap. The truth is, the number that actually makes people feel rich is way, way smaller than you think. And if you don't understand the real milestones, you'll chase the wrong target for years and end up feeling broke and unfulfilled forever, even after you hit it. So in this video, I am going to walk you through the 3 money milestones that can really flip the switch from stress to security and from security to true confidence. And when you see each of the milestones, you'll realize you might be closer than you think instead of burning yourself out that you are far away from being fulfilled. Now, before we get into the 3 milestones, let's clear up a huge misconception. When people say, I want to be rich, what they're really saying is, I want to feel safe, free, and confident. Let me give you an example. If I handed you $10 million tomorrow, but told you that you will lose it all in a year, would you actually feel rich? Of course not. You'll feel stressed. So it is not the raw number that matters. It's what that number does for you. The emotions it unlocks, the safety, freedom, confidence in the future. And here's the good news. You don't need millions to feel those. You just need to hit the right milestones in the right order. The first milestone is what I call security money. That's having enough to cover 3 to 6 months of expenses sitting somewhere safe. Not invested in crypto, not tied up in your home equity. It's cash or cash-like. It's easily accessible. Why? Because without security money, life feels like walking a tightrope with no net. Your car breaks down, you panic. You get sick and miss work, you panic. Security money changes that completely. Suddenly, you are not fragile. You can take a hit. And that relief alone makes you feel wealthier than most. So, how do you build this security money? Well, here's my recommendation. Automate a transfer. Even $50 a week adds up to $2,600 a year. Put it in a separate account so you don't touch it. And track progress visually, because the feeling comes as much from seeing it build as from the final number. Here's a quick rule. Multiply your monthly expenses by 3 to get your minimum security number, and by 6 for full comfort. If your monthly expenses are $4,000, your security money should be $12,000 to $24,000. Now, here's the thing. Security is great, but security is neutral. It means you are not falling backward. But rich is forward, which brings us to the second milestone, which is choice money. This is the money that lets you say yes without guilt. Yes to dinner out. Yes to a last-minute trip. Yes to buying your kid the thing they have always been begging for. And here's why it matters. When you have choices, you feel free. And that feeling is way better than just seeing a big bank balance. You see, most people imagine rich as private jets and designer bags. But what actually makes life feel abundant is being able to choose. It's being able to spend without that sinking voice saying, should I really buy it, or can I really afford this? So how do you create choice money? Well, you pick 1 to 2 priority categories like travel, dining out, or fun activities, and give them a fixed monthly line item. Start with $50 to $200 a month. Well, 200 times 12 is $2,400 a year. That's enough to make yes feel normal. But there's a problem. Choice money makes today feel rich. But if tomorrow looks a little shaky, you'll still carry that nagging stress in the back of your mind. That's why the third milestone is the most powerful of all, and that is future money. This is when your money starts working for you. It could be retirement contributions, investments, or even aggressively paying down high interest debt. Here's why this is huge. When you see your future improving, your present feels abundant. That's the confidence multiplier. And it doesn't take much. The future money shifts your identity from survivor to builder. And that's when you stop asking, will I ever be rich? And start realizing I already am because my future is taken care of. So let's step back and connect the dots. Because when you see these milestones together, the whole picture clicks. Feeling rich isn't just about some giant number in your bank account. It's about stacking 3 milestones: security money, choice money, and future money. And here's the surprising part: you can hit the first two way earlier than you think, which means you don't have to wait for millions of dollars to feel rich. Wealth isn't about chasing more, it's about beating your own expectations. And the moment you do, you'll realize that you have been richer than you thought all along. And if you found this video helpful and if it gives you hope, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I will be forever grateful. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.